Hi friends, how are you? Fine. So the present continuous tense. It's also known as present progressive tense. Action is progressive. Continuing. That's the thing. Now you know how to form this tense. Present forms of to be, that is, am, are plus ing form of the verb, what we call present participle. Thus you get he is going, I am going, we are going, they are going, you are going, she is going, it is growing. Like that. So the main uses of this tense, the first one and the most important is to describe an ongoing action. Ongoing action is continuing action at the time of speaking, that is now, right now. See, example, it is raining now. Because when I am speaking, it is raining. So that's the first one. For actions taking place right now at the time of speaking. You can say like that, some problem is coming up, see, or they are playing in the field. Are you reading? Questions. Are you reading? What are you doing? What are you doing means what are you doing now? Understand? They are climbing trees, they are plucking fruits, the sun is shining, so that means at the time of speaking. The second use is, as we can see, second one is for temporary situations. Temporary situations like he is working in a factory but soon he will leave it for a better job. So that is, the action may not continue at the time of speaking, but it is a situation. He is working in a factory for the time being, but he plans to leave that job and take up another one in the near future. That's it. Or you can say, some students are doing social work, but soon they will come back. Some students are doing social work somewhere. Need not be at the time of speaking, but then they will come back soon. We are working outside until we are allowed to get in. So that is temporary situation. We are working outside until we are allowed to get in. I am working as a guest lecturer until I get a permanent job. So that is temporary situation. I am working as a guest lecturer until I get a permanent job. Third use is for new habits. Example here, my son is eating too much these days. That doesn't mean that he is always eating. No. He has formed a habit. My son is eating too much these days. Some students are smoking these days. They have fallen into that habit, you can see. They are going out for swimming these days. Vacation time, so they are going out for swimming. It need not be at the time of speaking. Some of them are working hard because of exam. Some of them are working hard, that is exam time. So that is a kind of, what you can say, situation. You are practicing 24 hours to get ready for the competition. So otherwise you want, when now 24 hours you are working, you are getting ready for the competition. So a temporary situation only. And the fourth one is for annoying habits. Annoying means irritating. Some habits you dislike, Some people develop habits that you dislike. They are always talking in the class. Some students, they have that annoying habit. Irritating. The teachers, they get irritated or they dislike it now. They are always talking in the class. That's it. See, why are you always coming late? Why are you always coming late? Or they are always coming late in the class, you can say. What are you doing during holidays? So what are you doing during holidays? Annoying means all the time he is or she is mobiling. This way, this way. So the teacher is, somebody is asking, what are you doing during these holidays? Or you can say, therefore they are always mobiling during holidays. Mobiling. This is a new expression we can say, yes. And then we have got another, this fifth one is for future arrangements. For that, of course, you have to give some time adverbs, We are meeting the principal tomorrow. So, that arrangement, here it is. We are meeting the principal tomorrow. We are meeting the principal tomorrow. Or you can say that we are planning a picnic next month. So you must have some time expressions like this. Tomorrow, next month, day after tomorrow, next week, like that. Or you can say next week we are leaving for America. Next week we can go to any place. Not only America, Canada, we can be Australia. So next week we are leaving for Canada. Okay. My teacher is taking special classes. Next Monday. My teacher is taking special classes next Monday. So it is a planned future action, but of course accompanied by time adverbs. Now the sixth one is changes happening slowly. Sometimes changes happening slowly. For example, here we have the condition of the patient is becoming worse and worse. Slowly it is happening. The situation is evolving. The condition of the patient is becoming worse and worse, you can say. Understand? What we can say? In that case, what happens is you have to use more and more, worse and worse, clearer and clearer. See, you can say that the explanation is becoming clearer and clearer. The explanation is becoming clearer and clearer, you can say like that. The child is resembling his uncle more and more. The child is resembling his uncle more and more, you can say. Understand? Things are getting clearer and clearer. So in that case, there should be the use of comparatives like this: better and better, worse and worse, or clearer and clearer, brighter and brighter. The day is becoming brighter and brighter. The day is becoming, the night is becoming darker and darker. See that? So that is slowly evolving now. Not the night, so the night at 7 o'clock is different from the night at 9 o'clock. And then 12 o'clock, that is as witching time of the night. Macbeth, no? Witching time of the night, yes, when witches come out. And 7 is to be more polite. We can be very polite by using this. For example, we say, we are hoping to get a better explanation. You are asking instead of saying we hope to get a better explanation, you can say we are hoping to get a better explanation. Sir, we are hoping to get a better explanation. Understand that? That is, I think that's more polite. We are asking you to explain this once more. We ask you to explain this once more. Polite, more polite will be, we are asking you to be more polite, what is called, to explain once more. We are asking you to be quiet. To an audience, you can say, a mature audience, they are talking. The function has not begun yet. Then they are talking. And they say, we are asking you to be quiet. Or you can say, we are requesting you to be quiet. So that will be polite. If instead of saying, we request you to be polite, we ask you to be polite, so this is better to say like that. Understand? Then you can say, I am only stating the fact. I am only stating a fact. Instead of that, I am stating the fact. Instead of saying that, I am only stating the fact. Poor man, I am a poor man. That's it. And the last one is, here we are, making statements more soft by using stative verbs. Stative verbs are not used in the present continuous. Stative verbs and so on we will see in the next class. But before that, stative verbs means verbs that express feelings, taste, your likings, your mental attitude, hate, love and so on. These are not used in the present continuous tense. But some of these are used to make things soft. For example, you say, I'm thinking of, see, here it is. I am not doubting you. Doubt is a stative word. It's a mental attitude. So attitude of your minds. Then you say, I don't doubt you. Instead of that, you say, I am not doubting you. I am not doubting you. Or you can say, I am thinking of this situation. I am thinking of this situation, what to do. Not that I think of. Let me think. Let me think what I shall do. No. I am thinking of. Listen, I am thinking of. And then they can say we are thinking of your new suggestion. We are thinking of soft. Let me think of your new suggestion. Instead of that, we can say, I am thinking of your suggestion. I am not doubting you. I am not doubting you. Instead of saying, I remember what you said, I am remembering what you have told me. I am remembering what you have told me. I am remembering. So remember, doubt, think, these are stative verbs. S-T-A-T-I-V-E, stative. More of this we will learn in the next class, then I will tell you. So these verbs are not used in the present continuous, but they are used for a situation to make the situation more soft. So these are the 8 different uses of the present continuous or the present progressive. So the main use, of course, is, as we have said, for ongoing action. Otherwise, for many other purposes also, these days, in modern English, the present continuous or the present progressive is used. So you know the format, you know the negative, you know the questions, all these things we have discussed earlier in many of our classes. So now this is the latest one on the present continuous, the 8 different uses. If mastering this is very good, for you to communicate with other people, to become more polite, see that? And also to see that you don't make mistakes in talking to people, or in your interpersonal relations will be very comfortable. If you are becoming more polite, more soft, see that? I think that would be a great advantage on your part. You will benefit out of this if you go through the different uses of this and practice this. Practice the different uses. Hope that you will be doing that. Till we see again. Bye.